Hi guys, welcome back to follow-up video to the SNX video. So in that video, the token I think was somewhere around like $1.55, and this was my analysis as you can see here, and it actually ended up hitting like 1.9. I thought it would stop here, but it didn't, and it tried to basically go for that December high as you can see, but it couldn't, and it actually rejected somewhere around like 2.5, and as of now it is at back to 1.7 at level. It seems like that we have this slight correction, so let's break it down. Since I think I saw like 2 or 3 comments that was saying that we need a follow-up video on this, so let's do it. Now if we look here, if we look at the reason why the token was going up, it was because of their competition. As you can see here, this is their mainnet trading competition whitelisting. This is supposed to be like worth, I think the first price is worth around $1 million, which is a lot. And if you look here, as of now, it actually ended. So the pre-deposits basically ended, and it will like start on I think October 20th, as you can see here. So as of now, so that means it is most likely that the mainnet is coming on 20th October. It could be it, I'm not sure, because Synthetix will launch their mainnet soon. So once it does comes out, it could be a really big one, because if we just look at the tokens that offer derivative trading on the dexes, we have Hyperliquid, there is Extra, Jupiter, MYX Finance, and Synthetix, DYX, and Avantis, and Apex Protocol. So if we just look at Extra as well as MYX and AVNT, all of them did see a massive surge because of that derivative trading happening on their respective platforms. After that, we had Apex that gained I think over 1700% or something like that. So there were a lot of tokens. There was also Orderly or the Order. It was scanning a lot, and as of now, all of them are in like a pretty good correction. But again, we have only SNX making a big wave. As you can see, it is up over 58% in the last 7 days, and I think once their mainnet arrives, it could SNX could basically see a massive surge. That is a possibility that I'm looking at as of now. As of now, almost every token is in the correction. Even if you look at the SNX, as of now it is in the correction. So I think the market may actually go down even more. But as for the SNX, we have a lot of levels to talk about. So let's just break it down. So we had this really good move here, and as of now the token is in the correction. So I would be looking at I think a retest as low as 1.78, or even I think 1.67. Seems like that is the level that it is going for. So I would be looking at a retest as low as 1.67 for now. If we look here, and I think after it makes a correction, let's say as low as 1.67, or it can like hit this 1.44 if the market sees a massive dip. After that, I think it will most likely make one more move, because I think this is just like a sellout. Basically, whoever bought it here is most likely taking profit somewhere around here, and as of now, I think there is a lot of sell pressure on the SNX as well. But I think it may actually fade out somewhere around 1.68, or even somewhere around I would say 1.41. And I think both of these could be a really good entries for this token. But again, these are going to be risky one, but that is where I would be looking at. So the first like level that I'm looking at is around 1.68, and the next one is going to be around 1.45 to 1.34. And let's say that the token like makes this correction and it continues to trade like here for like 2 to 3 days, and after that I think once this goes live, we may really see a big move from SNX. And I think if it breaks like this 2.58, the possibility of going as high as I would say 3.2 is there. For that, it does need to break above from 2.5 at first. So again, I think most of its success is going to depend on how their mainnet does. But as of now, they do need to launch on that as well. As you can see, I think they will like launch it in Q4. As you can see here, by early Q4, Synthetix will have the launch the first Ethereum mainnet settled CLOB prep exchange. It is hybrid on chain of chain architecture. So let's see what happens. So this could be a really big one, because if we just go here, so Hyperliquid has its own chain. After that we have Extra, which is on, I think which is on like BNB. It is also on others, but its main volume is on the BNB, followed by Jupiter, which is on Solana. After that we have MYX, which is on like BNB, and followed by DYDX, which has its own chain. After that we have AVNT. AVNT is on the base, and after that we have Apex. Apex I think is on Mental as well as Arbitrum. And now after that, if we look here, we have SNX or Synthetix, which is going to be on the Ethereum mainnet, and I think it could be big one. So let's see. As of now, I think most of like SNX price action will depend on their announcement or when the mainnet goes live. And if everything goes really well, I think SNX could basically hit this December high. So if let's say that everything goes really well for the team and SNX go as high as this December high, so we may see a really good sell pressure somewhere around 3.7 if it happens. And if it breaks up from here, the next like I would say the next move is going to be somewhere around 4.4 to like 5.4 or 5.2, I think, because if you look here, this is also a really good resistance here. So again, if it can flip this, I think the possibility of it like surging as high as 4.3 or even like 5.2 is still there. Again, if you look at the market cap of the SNX, it is still like at 615, as you can see here. And if you look at the Extra, which is above 2.8, even if you look at the Jupiter, which is at 1.1, I think SNX can at least do 1 billion, or even like if it goes to 2 billion, the price of SNX will most likely go above $10. But I think that is very like unlikely if it goes above 2 billion. But I think like going as high as 1 billion is still a possibility. And if it does do that, that means the possibility of like SNX going as high as like 4.4 is valid. And anyways, we'll see when their mainnet goes live, and I think everything depends on their mainnet. And in terms of community, if we just look at their postings, they do have like a fair amount of like reach in terms of views, but the engagement is like really low, so that is a bit concerning. So if you look here, anyways, I think all of that will depend on their mainnet, and once it arrives, I think we'll see what the SNX next move could be. It could also be sell the news event as well, and SNX could see a massive dip as well. But if it turns out to be really good, SNX may go as high as like 5.3 or even like as high as 3.7. If not, if it is a sell the news event, it may basically go back to this level. Again, this is like a really good level to buy, at least for the long term. If you plan to get into this token, this could be a really good entry as well if it is a sell the news event. Anyways, we'll see once it arrives. Thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.